So after 9,000 days, I am finally bored of this Minecraft world, or Minecraft just in general. But it's reinforced the fact in my head that it's not the game's fault you get bored, it's the player's fault. Let me explain. So a while back, I actually did a video similar to this one, explaining my theory on why these Minecraft videos that are just going about the game being boring are just totally wrong, and I think that they're just bored of the game. But now I am bored of the game, I'm going to double down on that fact because, well, let's look at the game for example. I didn't randomly wake up one day and the game being totally different. No, the game is exactly the same as it's been for the past 3 years. Well, what's changed? Why am I suddenly bored? It is the sheer factor that this game totally depends on the player to create the ideas, and not the other way around. So the minute you run out of ideas is the minute this game becomes very, very boring, as it totally depends on the player. And I think this is a great thing, as it's not something like GTA that totally depends on them adding new things, like businesses, so I can waste my 40 million on and then go through the exact same cycle and get bored again because there's nothing left to do in the game. Whereas Minecraft, you do not have to wait on the developers, as the updates aren't a key factor of pulling people back in, or on my honest opinion, because as long as you have imagination, this game can never get boring. And with that sheer fact, even if you get bored, all it takes is one idea and you're pulled immediately back in. You do not have to wait for some $3 million car on a random update with a random name. This is not GTA 5 Online, there is also something more to do. There is not a place that you can simply just run out of things to do, because it totally just depends on you. Once you personally have run out of ideas, you leave the game for a couple of months, you come back, you have some more ideas. Whereas if I did that on GTA, I still have everything in the game and I have to wait for an update. Whereas I do not have to wait for that in Minecraft, I simply control on how enjoyable or boring the game is. And the sheer factor that people try to make out that it's all Minecraft's fault that they're bored is just sheer lunacy to me, because they could add everything on your wish list and if you still do not have ideas, the game will still be boring, even with 40 new dragons, an R2-D2 and Iron Man. The game will still be boring. It is just the type of game it is. It totally depends on the player, and without the player's imagination, then you could technically complete the game in about 6 minutes, or whatever the hell the current world record is of Minecraft. But the point is that I now understand even more where these videos just go extremely wrong. They also try to point blame at the game when it's not the game's fault. It's just simply you've either played it too much or you've just run out of ideas in your heads. So people that make these type of videos, please stop trying to make some sort of conspiracy theory that if you added bloody bucks and water to the game, suddenly it's going to be a 5-star game and you're going to not be bored anymore, because that's simply not true. But comment down your opinion, maybe you disagree with me. But if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and if you enjoyed this form of content, consider subscribing. But thank you for watching, and goodbye.